Hi guys, Doga with Danielle. Hope you are all well today. Following on from our conversation yesterday with regards to grounding, I noticed that the elements that we wanted to connect with were particularly in areas of space and openness and quite simple, basic, natural elements, which made me think about how the yoga lifestyle and minimalism is quite connected. So the minimalist lifestyle is about living with only the things you need. Minimalists are free from the desire to buy and accumulate more. Instead, they find happiness in relationships and experiences. Looking at the practice of yoga itself, what do we actually need before we get started? Well, our own body, a mat, a blanket, but that's about it. Not even necessarily a mat. No equipment, just our own body. All the resources that we fundamentally need can be found within our own body. Our body knows. We can learn to listen to our body. Yoga requires nothing but what we already have. Yoga keeps the body strong and the mind calm and focused. Thoughts, anxieties and stresses are silenced. Yoga maintains a healthy balance of body, mind and soul. Yoga is all about ridding ourselves of distractions and focusing on what really matters. Yoga encourages us to look after our bodies, simplifying food consumption, drawing us towards simple, whole, vegetarian foods that nourish the body, using resources from the earth. Yoga promotes contentment, a state of being satisfied with what we have. In the hunt for all of the above, we work too much, we spend too much, and we have too much. In our day-to-day lives, we feel we have no time and space for what matters most. We feel we have no time and headspace to even work out what matters most. So when we're off the mat, so to speak, we forget how to be still, how to find peace, how to enjoy the life that we have been given. So when we look at our external environment in our homes, our clutter drains us. Our clutter reminds us of all the things that need to be done. Imagine discovering the sense of freedom that comes from decluttering. Decluttering can set us free to focus on the best things in life. There is so much in our homes that distracts us, that takes time to organise and maintain. How can we get rid of distractions so we can concentrate on those things that really matter to us? How can we maintain a healthy balance between what we do, have and are? How can we find contentment in living with less? Imagine not feeling the need to be identified by what you own or be valued by the sum of your possessions. We need to find a way to create this time and space both on and off the mat, to create the time and space to live our life our way. Let's clear our living space to clear our mind. How do we get there? How do we get so cluttered? Well, sometimes a life trauma can be the trigger to an overwhelming home, creating lack of time and headspace. But it is important to clear the clutter. There is a reason you feel good after cleaning and can feel content with sitting still after. Your home is an extension of your internal energy and aura. Get rid of old belongings that aren't aligned with you anymore, like those jeans that no longer fit. You know you're never going to get back into them. Old items carry old energy. Broken things carry stuck energy. They need to be released. So where do you start? Well, you start small. Start with a kitchen drawer, a bookcase, a wardrobe. Am I using this? Do I truly love it? If not, it goes. For when we live with less, we discover more. More intention, more purpose, more joy. We create that space for more. And soon enough, this external process will join and enhance our inner journey as life gradually becomes more intentional and more meaningful. For when we clear our living spaces and clear our minds, we are set free to be more creative, present and focused in our daily lives. This is also one way to put one of the yoga yamas of non-attachment into action, to bring the philosophy of it to life. Imagine if we all used and needed less. Maybe one man's rubbish is another's treasure, like those jeans that don't fit you anymore. They might work for someone else. Less factories burning fuels to create new items that we really don't need. Thinking on that, what could the impact look like on our universal environment? The smallest act making bigger changes than we thought. Together. Connection. Universal. Just one of the many powers of yoga and its philosophy on life. Because less is more. It's really a beautiful thing to have looked at that impact on our environment and ourselves. So it really does bring food for thought there, I think, and I'm so glad I got to share that with you guys. But thinking on clearing energy, I'm not going to do a house clearance with you this evening. That would be a bit too much. But I did think of a simple movement that you can use in a yoga warm-up or any warm-up. So something really simple and easy going to just warm up the spine, warm up the body, but also start to create, to clear that energy that surrounds us externally. So bear with, I'm going to pop over into a space where the camera can catch me and we'll share that together. See you in a moment. Okay, hi guys. So you can't see my feet, but that's not really that important because they're just going to remain grounded to the earth, stuck where they are. We're not going to get them involved. It's just going to be about the arms and the upper torso. Now you can use your inhale, exhale while you do this. It doesn't really matter. You can breathe any way that you want. Like I said, this is super simple and it can be used as a warm-up or to clear energies that are surrounding you. So when you're ready, you literally just start swinging your arms. Maybe I should move forward a bit so I don't take my curtains down while I'm doing it. And the premise is you don't move your hips that way. You want to keep them still. You're working the upper torso just to work that thoracic spine to warm it up, warm up those arms, them shoulders. And you just swing that around and you keep going until you feel nicely warmed up. Maybe a little bit woken up if you felt a bit tired, because that can happen too. And yeah, you can relax your knees so they're not so straight. If they're too straight, you can just bend the knees a little. And yeah, we'll just be clearing some energy, warming ourselves up, having a little bit of a maybe child's play moment, you can call it. Yeah, and I don't think there's a name for it other than just swinging your arms around your body. So yeah, it's a good one if you feel a bit tired and restless at work and need to move a little bit. Just get up from your desk or wherever you be, just stand there and create a little bit of movement. And I think I'm done because it is getting a little bit late now. But hopefully you found all of that useful, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.